Welcome to Smashing UK Productions' Top 10 Survival Films. For this list we are looking at films in which one or more characters make an effort at physical survival. We are also accepting all subgenres. Number 10, Lone Survivor.
Why do these men have the right to dictate how we do our job?
Rules of engagement says we cannot touch them.
I understand. And I don't care.
An underrated war film from director Peter Berg, Lone Survivor packs patriotism, courage and heroism into a thrilling dramatisation of the true story of a group of American soldiers fighting for their lives in 2005 Afghanistan. A proficiently made survival war film that has Mark Wahlberg and co fighting from start to finish in order to withstand the pursuing forces. Lone Survivor is an embracing and clever film with some gritty performances from the cast.
Hey, eyes down. Eyes down. Eyes down. Eyes down.
Danny, you radio working?
It's feeling like a cursed op.
Not a curse, Tom. There's no curses. It's just Afghanistan, that's all.
Number 9, Life of Pi. The tale of a young Indian man who survives a disaster at sea but is led on a journey in a lifeboat with a zebra, an orangutan, a hyena and a male Bengal tiger nicknamed Richard Parker. One of the most extraordinary dramatic survival films ever made, Life of Pi has Pi fight against all odds as he tries to survive the Pacific conditions despite the growing hunger of Richard Parker. A supposedly unfilmable book, Ang Lee's Life of Pi is an astonishing technical achievement.
In times like these, I remember that he has as little experience of the real world as I do. We were both raised in a zoo by the same master. Now we've been orphaned, left to face our ultimate master together. Without Richard Parker, I would have died by now.
Number 8, Apollo 13. A masterfully told drama from director Ron Howard, Apollo 13 tells the true story of the ill-fated 13th Apollo mission. After undergoing internal damage that endangers the lives of the 3 astronauts on board, NASA attempts to devise a strategy to ensure their safe return.
This is Houston. Say again, please?
Houston, we have a problem.
Bolstered by an ensemble of solid performances including 2 Oscar nominations for supporting roles, Apollo 13 is a harrowing and exhilarating space journey.
Gentlemen, it's been a privilege flying with you.
Number 7, Captain Phillips.
You know the drill.
We stay hidden no matter what. I don't want any hostages.
Captain Phillips is the true-life story of the hijacking of an American cargo ship by Somali pirates in 2009. Greengrass has ultimately produced an astonishing account of Richard Phillips' intense journey, creating another intense and emotionally resonant thriller with flawless direction and acting.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Captain Phillips is gritty and absent of the glossed-over feel of Hollywood, making it a remarkably unique piece of work. Number 6, Gravity.
Explorer, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Mission abort. Repeat, mission abort.
Explorer, this is Kowalski confirming visual contact with debris. Debris is from a BSE sat. Repeat, I have a record.
Dr. Stone requesting faster transport.
We have to go, go,
Kennedy reports meteorological conditions. Go.
Truly epic in scale, Gravity is a tense and visually stunning survival thriller from Alfonso Cuarón.
Explorer's been hit. Explorer, do you read?
A modern masterpiece that allows the viewer to become immersed within space to often thrilling effect, Gravity is full of intense situations with some amazing performances from Sandra Bullock and George Clooney and both skill and ingenuity from the director, DOP and VFX artist. Winner of 7 Academy Awards, Gravity is an eerie, intense sci-fi thriller. Number 5. Castaway. The tale of a FedEx executive who must transform himself physically and emotionally to survive a crash landing on a deserted island, Castaway features an intelligent script and a flawless performance from Tom Hanks in his Oscar-nominated role. One of Robert Zemeckis' most mature directorial pieces, Castaway is a classic game of survival that is played absolutely perfectly and features tragedy and euphoria on the smallest and biggest of scales.
Wilson! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Wilson! Wilson, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Wilson! I can't! Wilson!
Number 4. Into the Wild.
Is there anybody here? Guess not!
From the confident directorial hands of Sean Penn, Into the Wild is a reimagining of the complex non-fiction novel that acts as an accessible and poignant character study of the life of Christopher McCandless. A majestic travelogue about a young university dropout on an idealistic quest in the Great American Outback, Into the Wild is an exercise in teen angst and disillusionment. An uplifting and enriching tale about one man's spiritual adventure and the encounters with a series of characters that shape his life.
When I'm gone, I'm the end of the line. My family will be finished. What do you say? You let me adopt you. I could be, say, your grandfather.
Number 3. Interstellar.
It's hard leaving everything. My kids, your father.
We're going to be spending a lot of time together.
We should learn to talk.
Emma not to. Just being honest.
A film that explores the psychological and emotional state of a man whose life revolves around his family. Interstellar is a thrilling and thought-provoking film that boasts an intellectual story masterfully written by the Nolan brothers. The tale of a team of explorers who travel through a wormhole in an attempt to find a potentially habitable planet to sustain humanity. Whilst the subject may be hard to comprehend at times, it can't be denied how visually monumental and thoughtful Nolan's epic science fiction survival masterpiece is.
You don't believe we went to the moon?
I believe it was a brilliant piece of propaganda that the Soviets bankrupted themselves, pouring resources into rockets and other useless machines.
Useless machines?
And if we don't want a repeat of the excess and wastefulness of the 20th century, then we need to teach our kids about this planet, not tales of leaving it.
Number 2. Touching the Void.
I hadn't seen it from this angle, and it looked steep. I sort of thought, Christ, it's big. It looks harder than I expected.
The true story of 2 British climbers and their perilous journey up the west face of Ciula Grande in the Peruvian Andes in 1985. From director Kevin MacDonald, Touching the Void is a gripping documentary drama that leaves you emotionally and physically spent, and grateful it was just the movie you had to endure. A harrowing adventure, MacDonald's chilling depiction is a meditation on extreme human endeavour and the mysteries revealed by facing death.
And I think I just got lost, and I didn't know what I was doing anymore. I don't remember thinking of anyone or anybody I loved or anything like that.
Before we reveal our number 1 film, here are some honourable mentions that didn't quite cut the list. For Way Back, Jeremiah Johnson, Alive, The Grey, Number 1, 127 Hours. As gut-wrenching as it is inspirational, 127 Hours united one of Danny Boyle's most beautifully exuberant directorial efforts with a terrific Oscar-nominated performance from James Franco. Arguably the strongest survival tale ever made, 127 Hours is a 94-minute character study that depicts the ever-changing emotions of Aaron Ralston, a mountain climber whose ill-fated adventure leaves him trapped in an isolated canyon in Utah. A surprisingly fun against-the-odds drama that offers an upbeat moral without the usual punishing survival story cliches. Thank you for watching. Are there any films we forgot to mention? Leave your opinions in the comments below and be sure to subscribe for new videos every Monday.